This playthrough is rated T for teen.
正義の刃で悪を討つ帝国歌劇団参上上野公園がこんなありさまかさくらたちは無事なのか雨宮先生とは連絡が取れなくなっていますカオルさんくそなんだこの雑音は
通信状態が悪いコーマの妨害工作かもまずはさくらたちと合流したい無事かどうか心配
そうだなよし十分に警戒しながら進もう
Alright, greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Sakura Wars. In the last episode, Azami's story, for the most part, is finished. She became a true ninja master by giving up the rules and playing by her own rules. But aren't rules there for a reason? Ah, whatever. Anyway, now we gotta save the girls because they got caught up in some situation. Apparently, they can't do it without me. They need the Wunderkind known as Kamiyama. Who knew? Anyway, yeah, we gotta help them with them, so we gotta take Azami and ourselves and defeat these creatures. Which Azami isn't a bad character to have. Just like I said, you know, she uses a. Actually, I don't think I've actually shown her attack. Yeah, she has this multi-attack, which against anyone else would be pretty heinous, but the Hell Fiends have a lot of defense because of what they are. But of course, I'm probably not doing as much damage because my my morale is low because you know me doing all the middle neutral things, so I'm not building it up as much as I am, so I'm not as powerful as I probably could be. That's probably why it's taking a bit longer to beat this guy. Not that he's that hard, anyway. I mean, most of the people in this. Alright, that's what I get for. That's what I get for talking. Yeah, I wonder if they'll explain if they'll probably will after this, after we save the girls and do the fighting when they do the finish for this chapter, because we are pretty much at the end. As soon as we finish this battle, there'll be some story segments, and then we'll be at the end of the chapter, as it always is. Battle segments are usually like this, are usually saved for the finale of it, or end of a chapter. Although they have a lot of similarities to the previous levels. Uh-oh, looks like we got a new enemy. The Reavers. The Reavers? No, that's a different franchise. One day. I don't know. By one day, I don't know how far in the future. That might be a really long time, just because of. Although at some point I've almost considered maybe just stop doing these like rental. I mean, they reuse the same assets for every Dark World, so yeah, it does look familiar. Looks like Oboro didn't get defeated. I thought he was in that machine, but I guess we never did see him have like a death scene, so I guess it makes sense he's still around. I guess he must be one of the subordinates of that Sakura clone or whatever she's supposed to be. Race against the clock, huh? I guess we'll see if we can get, even though there is no timer or anything like that, but hey, well, you can just believe that you're a dangerous man, or demon, or whatever you are. You look like a human, so I'm just gonna say you're human who just thinks he's a demon. He thinks he's a freaking demon! You know, when he said like, I think he said something along the lines of, I want to hear you scream, kind of reminds me of a comic panel where the Hulk is attacking Black Bolt, and he just charges after him and he goes, I want to hear you scream! And if you think that's not a big deal, you should read the context of those characters.
Seijuro, 落ち着いて。大丈夫。さくらたちはまだ生きてる。
急ごう。一刻も早く合流するんだ。
Yeah, they don't kill main characters off in the middle of the story. Well, almost never. There's only a few rare exceptions where you get the surprise of them killing off a character, but most times, most games never want to kill off any major character until like the very end. They either do it at the very beginning of the game to set a precedence, or they do it at the very end to like to set up something, you know, for the final section of the game.
待って、清十郎。望月流忍法、破幻の術。清十郎、この大蛇は剣術。アザミたちの攻撃は通用しない。
なるほど。相手にするだけ時間の無駄か。先を急ごう。
Our ninjas a lot, but can we actually get hurt by it? Like if we ran into it though?
大蛇の動きに気をつけて進むぞ。
Hey, I can get hurt by it, dork. Illusion my ass. I guess the idea is that we can't affect it, but it can affect us or something, some crap like that. I was just testing it to see if it actually did something. Why do I keep letting it hit me? I'm about to die. Wow. I'll need to, after we get past this part, I'll need to like hit some gems to try and get some heals. I shouldn't have gotten hurt that much. I was just being stupid. Wow. No heal drops. I don't want to switch to her because it looks like she died herself? That's something that can happen? Oh, that's dumb. So the AI can get... Oh, no. Oh, that's stupid. Because, so it failed to jump or whatever, so that's my fault. I mean, yeah, okay, my life shouldn't have been that low to begin with, but you know what I mean. Shouldn't it be my fault if a character gets knocked out or whatever, not the, life bar, another new enemy. Shouldn't it be my fault that the game someone gets taken out, not because of the AI's incompetence? I wasn't expecting an S rank anyway, just because my morale's so low. I mean, it is possible to get with low morale to get an S rank, but it's very hard to do because you basically have to get like no hits and all this other stuff. So we already lost like a ton of morale for having her get knocked out. If we had... Well, you just charge through it. That's how you get past the gap, dude. That's how you get to the gap. Well, I don't know. I never shopped at the gap, so... I tend to shop at like thrift stores and stuff like that because I don't want to spend the money on designer clothes. You spend the money to a company that basically gets its workers from like a sweatshop. So yeah, I'm not giving them my money for that. Now, does every clothing business or whatever do that? Probably not, but a lot of them do. It's kind of crazy how many of them. Well, and they'll give you the excuses like, we didn't know that that was happening in that country. I was waiting for them to finish their combat. I've shown up to Zombie's special attack, haven't I? And for the purposes of just being her episode, we'll show it. Even though I think I've showed it before. That's a pretty good ability because it hits everyone. At least for the most part, it hits mostly everyone. But it's better for groups and stuff like that. Than signal like the bosses like the hell fiends and whatnot. Looks like they're stronger in these later chapters. I've noticed because before doing one of Kamiyama's attacks would easily have taken out that first hell fiend, and maybe I would have had enough room for the second one. But I guess they must get like a this must get like a health boost or something like that. Which I guess makes sense to make the game a bit tougher. Although I doubt it goes up that high, because it's not like there's levels in this game. It's only like morale and everything like that. So maybe it's only one of those like, yeah, they slightly get more dangerous, but not by But it doesn't. It's not bad. Like a ridiculous amount. Oh, he ruined my combo. You suck my battleship. I'm almost already maxed out my. I should be giving those heals to her, but now that we know that the AI can like lose enough HP to kill itself, is a. It does. Isn't it in most games that unless it's like very specific, usually you, the player, have to end up weakening the AI to die. Like other times, it's usually like. Alright, switch back to her and see if I can find some heal gems on the way there. They don't seem to drop as often as I'd like. Oh well. Like I said, I still, even despite one of my partners dying, I still love the fact that it is. Was I supposed to be able to jump that? I feel like I wasn't because that was too big of a gap. Because it's not like you can dash in the air. Oh. Ah, snake! Snake! It's a snake!
なんとか振り切ったな。ありがとう、あざみ。助かったよ。
気配を探るのは忍者のお箱。これぞ望月流忍法霊感の術。清十郎、この上に桜たちの気配がある。
本当か？よし、急いで壁を登るぞ。
You mean let's skate that wall? I mean that's pretty much what we're doing. Oh, there they are. They're just fine.
Oboro! 命散る間際に駆けつけた仲間。感動だね。ヘドが出るほどによ。けどよ、大丈夫なのか？ 揃いも揃ってボロボロだぜ。そんなんで本当に俺様とやるつもりかよ。
おいおい、何言ってんだよ。これからが見せ場じゃねえか。
体はボロボロでも心は折れていない。
まだこの胸に戦う力は残っているわ。
人の心の力は あなたが思っている以上に強いんです。信じられる仲間がいる。だから花組は無敵。
オボロ、お前に俺たちの本当の力を見せてやる。うるせえ！うぜえんだよ！うぜえんだよてめえら！その本当の力とやらを叩き合ってやる！ 来いよ、帝国歌劇団！こいつらを倒して追ってかい！よし、行くぞ！
Alright, let's, with the help of the girls, beat these guys. Swap to her to give her a chance to do some attack. Too bad hers is not filled up, otherwise this would be a perfect area to activate her. Might be able to get it here pretty soon from a couple of defeated enemies. There we go. That will make it easier to take these guys out. Yeah, see, this is, it's really good for like many groups and so on.
そちらの状況はどうですか？
桜たちと合流できました。全員無事です。このままオボロを追います。
了解しました。お気をつけて。
I probably should say this for the boss, but might as well get rid of take him out.
みんな無事でよかった。
たく遅いぜ隊長。
本当に待ちくたびれたわキャプテン。
信じてました。来てくれるって信じてました。みんな揃えばもう怖いものなんてありません。今度こそオボロを倒しましょう神山さん。
ああ、花組の力を見せてやる。オボロを追うぞ。
So is this the final battle for Oboro? I don't know, let's find out. Let's keep going to fight him. He's gonna be the same mech, so right, shouldn't be much different.
攻撃まさか。
多分現実、おそらくあの大蛇よりも強力だと思う。
なるほど、十分に気をつけよう。
It's kind of weird how the AI like jumped to its death even before we even fought it. I don't know if you noticed that, but it was just, I thought that was kind of weird. I was like, wait a minute, why did it kill itself? Because it jumped off the edge. I guess there wasn't really any reason to go over here other than for the ability, but it is always good to have it filled up before you get to the boss, so you can do quite a bit of damage to him. Or depending on which level you're on, you could probably finish him off. So I could either skip all this or, let's grab all the. Cause yeah, I saw you could like just skip all this if you didn't want to like do this stuff. Hopefully the AI isn't continuing to fall into the pits of doom. Cause well, I guess technically she didn't die from falling. She died from that snake thing. She was spawned like right at the serpent or whatever, so she kept dying. Almost maxed out. Uh-oh. He's got a bunch of, he's getting a little handsy.
これがオボロの剣術なのか。
その通りだ。これでてめえらを殺してやるや。
あの攻撃をどうにかしねえと。隊長。
できるわけねえよバーカ。俺様の剣術は完璧だぜ。
清十郎、ここはあざみに任せて。望月流忍法奥義に総手裏剣。
オボロの剣術が消えた。
こいつはすげえ。あざみ、頼りになるぜ。
これが本物の忍者の力。任せて、ニンニン。
てめえら。わかったよ。お前の忍術は大したもんだ。どうだ、俺と組まないか。絶対に楽しくさせてやるからよ。
アザミはお前のような悪に従わない。観念しろオボロ。
てめえには聞いてねえよ。あざみちゃんに聞いてんの。見てたよ。こいつはダメな隊長だな。こいつがここまで来られたのはさ、全部あざみちゃんのおかげ。こいつは何もできない。一緒にいてもいいことないと思うよ。ねえ、俺と楽しもうよ。こんなやつ無視してさ。
偽物の笑顔。黙れ。
何？
隊長は確かに忍術とか使えないし、秀でた特技もない。頭も良くない。
アザミ。
でも本当のアザミを見ていてくれる。アザミの本当の気持ちを分かってくれる。お前のようなやつが清十郎を笑うな。清十郎はアザミにとって本物の隊長なんだ。
アザミ。
Okay, that's cool. Thanks for degrading me like that. I'm actually not a captain. I believe you too. I'm not too bright. I kind of like that. I'm actually not a captain. I'm not really.
アザミを信じてくれた。アザミの道は正しいって言ってくれた。だから今のアザミに怖いものなんてない。清十郎と一緒ならアザミはどこにだって行ける。アザミの掟一条、アザミは清十郎のためにある。
貴様俺の誘いを断る？後悔するぞ。いいぜ。じゃあ俺が殺してやる。あいつらを殺して待ってるからな。
Alright, it's boss time. It's over.
てめえらまとめて見ながらしだ。行くぞみんな。目標おぼろきの撃破。帝国歌劇団花組出撃せよ。
了解。
Yeah, I was waiting for. I assume I'm supposed to use my ability. That's why it's giving me so much of that thing, so we can take out his hands really quickly. Yeah. And then he appears. And then we switch to me, and then we use our ability. It won't completely destroy him, like kind of like when we first fought him. It'll still do a bit of damage. I try to build up my my ability again before I build up Azami's thing again. Ah. Oh, it's not. Can only I was about to say maybe only she can hit him. Because it looked like it, like when I destroyed him, it didn't do anything. Yeah, well, let me try hitting him again. Huh, I think it is a zombie only. Because, yeah, they're not dropping anything when I attack with, Huh, I guess because of her ninja powers or whatever. Oh, and I guess if we take too long, he appears anyway. We just don't get, like, a free shot on him, so, alright. For the future, I will not, I'll just stick to giving her, trying to power up her abilities. I was trying to power up the captains, or Kamiyama's, but alright, that's fine. Whatever. I just can't do the. I mean, you could probably power it up before because he does. The AI will sometimes collect the abilities or collect the gems and everything like that. So, yeah, well, there you go. On their own, they just don't collect as much as the player because I think the player is given. I guess this is when Oboro dies, but yeah, I think gem collecting is priority for the player, and then if you're nowhere around, then the AI will. Yeah, it took too long on that. I'm actually surprised I got an A or S in a couple of them, and that I just took too long. Yeah, usually if you want to get S rank, you want to just speed through the map as quickly as you can and don't gather gems or anything like that. At least that's what I've noticed anyway, but anyway, let's see the end of the chapter and see how everything all wraps up. It'll tell us, they'll just exposit everything for us. I can't wait to see how they do that.
お疲れ様。その顔じゃとなんとかなったようじゃな。
棟梁。
あざみよ。いい隊長に巡り会えたな。神山清十郎殿。これからもあざみをよろしくお願いいたす。
はい。精一杯あざみを守ります。
おい隊長、あざみ何してんだよ。いつものやるぞ。
棟梁も
いい、写真は好かん。わしのことはいいから、ほれ行ってこい。
忍ぶも忍ばぬも忍者次第。思いのままに突き進め。それじゃあみんな用意はいい？せーの、勝利のポーズ。決め。
写真はスカンとか言ってしっかり入ってるじゃないですか。
ほっほっほっほ、まあ良いではないか。
まさか農夫というのも真っ赤な嘘で実は本物の忍者だったなんて。まったくどこまでが嘘でどこからが本当なんだか。
忍者の言葉を簡単に信じる方が悪い。
そうきますか。
じゃがあんたは自分が信じるべきものが分かっておる。大した隊長さんじゃよ。のう、あざみ。
清十郎。清十郎のおかげであざみは本物になれた。ありがとう。すごく嬉しい。それと大好きだよ、清十郎。今までありがとう。絶対に忘れないよ。
なんだ今の衝撃は。
帝劇が
燃えてる。あれは人？
許さない。
待て、さくら。
そこまでです。新宮寺さくらさんを語る偽物、正体を表しなさい。
また会いましょ
帝劇を守れなくてすみません。夜叉を止めることができませんでした。
いえ、みんなが無事でよかったわ。被害状況は？
格納庫の一部がかなり破壊されましたが、整備機能などは無事です。
格納庫？夜叉はどうやって侵入したんです？
正面玄関から堂々と入ってきて格納庫にまっすぐ向かってったみたいや。
そんなバカな。昇降機の扉には暗号が設定されている。無理に侵入するのは不可能だ。そうですよね。
扉の暗号は解除されていました。すべて正しい手順で。
なんだって？
つまり夜叉は暗号を知っていた ということです。何らかの手段で入手したのか、それとも内部にスパイが潜んでいるのか。
スパイ。
So is there actually a spy amongst us? There's no spies here. Oh, it's just over thing. Or no, she's actually Sakura, maybe.
帝劇にスパイなんていない。俺はみんなを信じている。
そうね、私も同じ気持ちよ。ただ夜叉がなぜ暗号を知っていたのか、調査を続ける必要はありますわね。まあいいわ。他に被害は？
さくらちゃんの無限が破壊されました。修理することは不可能です。
そんな、もうすぐ完成だったのに。
そうなんだ。三式後部は私を守って壊れちゃった。無限ももうない。私の戦う力はもうないんだ。
さくら。
私の夢は神宮寺さんのようになることで。でもその神宮寺さんが夜叉が敵で。
さくら、顔が真っ青だぜ。おい、大丈夫か？
離して。
さくら。
戦うための力も憧れも全部なくしちゃった。私の目指してきたものは、夢はどこにあるのかな。私もう戦えないよ。
おいおい、こんなところで何やってんだ。ったくどいつもこいつも頼りねえ。どんな時でも目見開いて前に進む、それがお前の強さだろうが。こうなったら私が直接行って目覚まさせてやる。次回新桜大戦、桜の帰郷、大正桜にロマンの嵐。こ
れが新たな力。
Well, what a way to like ruin the like story for Azami after the end of her completed tale. We go back to Sakura, even though she is the main character, really next to Kamiyama. But still, it's like it's stole her thunder. But anyway, yeah, it was like Sakura Shiguji has destroyed her mech, so now she's all in that "oh, woe is me" mode. So yeah, you gotta have one of those where the one of the characters feels so depressed. Even though didn't we have that at the beginning of the game? But yeah, it was like. Looks like Azami's the only one who's like, I trust my captain. Sort of. Not the rest of the girls. I wonder about those other steps. Those look kind of empty too. Nah, there's probably nothing going on with it. Whatever. So yeah, it looks like Azami is truly a ninja master. And their master, he is a ninja as well. Which part of the story is true? Which part is false? I guess it's left up to you. But it's some of the stuff's pretty obvious what's true or not. But now with Sakura being taken out of action, how will she handle it? Will Hatsuho be able to knock some sense back into her? Find out next time on the next episode of Sakura Wars. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.